Taylor Swift is back in the spotlight, this time on the mic next to her boyfriend Travis Kelce. A third preview of Swift's upcoming appearance on the New Heights podcast dropped on August 13th, teasing the episode that is set to premiere tonight. In the clip, the Eras Tour star, dressed in a white blouse and tan skirt, laughs as co-host Jason Kelce delivers an epic, drawn-out introduction, rattling off her many career milestones. Travis plays the hype man, chiming in at key moments to emphasize her biggest achievements. When Jason finally wraps up, Swift smiles and says, "That was so good. Thank you for screaming for like 47 seconds for me. That was so nice. Tay-Tay, welcome to New Heights." Travis greets her. "Thanks for having me on my favorite podcast," Swift replies. Then with a grin, she delivers a playful jab at the show's audience. "You guys have a lot of male sports fans that listen to your podcast, and I think we all know that if there is one thing that male sports fans want to see in their spaces and on their screens, it's more of me, 3 clips, millions of views." This latest snippet follows 2 earlier teasers posted on August 11th and 12th, which quickly went viral, amassing roughly 20 million and 9 million views on X. By comparison, most New Heights guest promos average between 40,000 and 300,000 views. The August 12th teaser was the biggest bombshell yet. Swift revealed the title of her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, at exactly 12:12 a.m. ET. The album cover art was blurred, but that has not slowed the buzz, as fans worldwide are speculating about release dates, singles, and possible surprises in tonight's episode. Some are even wondering if Swift might drop news about the Eras Tour documentary, her upcoming Searchlight Pictures directorial project, or something more personal. Travis and Taylor, a united announcement. In the second teaser, Swift and Travis sat side by side as she unveiled a mint green briefcase marked with TS inside a sneak peek at her new album. Jason Kelce's reaction appeared genuinely surprised, while Travis seemed to know exactly what was coming. Fans can watch the full episode when it premieres via YouTube livestream tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Taylor Swift is once again playfully taking aim at Dads, Brads, and Chads in a new clip from her appearance on boyfriend Travis Kelce's New Heights podcast. In the preview, Travis' brother and co-host Jason Kelce introduces Swift with a lengthy list of her accomplishments, including the massive success of her Eras Tour and the record-breaking release of the Tortured Poets Department. "Thank you for screaming for like 47 seconds for me. That was so nice. That was so sweet," Swift tells Jason while sitting next to Travis. She then adds, "Thanks for having me on my favorite podcast." Swift follows up with a grin and a jab at the podcast core audience. "As we all know, you guys have a lot of male sports fans that listen to your podcast, and I think we all know that if there is one thing male sports fans want to see in their spaces and on their screens, it's more of me." Since going public with her relationship with Travis, Swift has become a regular presence at Kansas City Chiefs games, introducing a new demographic of NFL viewers. The league has leaned into the attention by using her music in promotional videos and frequently showing her during broadcasts. Speaking about the coverage, Swift once noted that she never knows when she is on camera during games. "I am just there to support Travis," she said, adding that if some viewers get annoyed, it is not intentional. Jason Kelce has defended the frequent cutaways to Swift, explaining that the attention exists because fans want it. He has described her as a world star, the quintessential artist right now, an unbelievable role model for young women across the globe. He has also said it would be foolish for the NFL not to show her cheering in the stands. Album announcement and sweet banter. Swift's New Heights appearance aligns with the announcement of her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. In another teaser, she and Travis share lighthearted banter with Swift complimenting his outfit, and Travis joking it matches her eyes. This upcoming episode marks the first time Swift has joined the Kelce brothers on their show, and it is arriving with a mix of humor, romance, and just enough playful shade to keep the sports world talking. Rumors swept through fan circles that Travis Kelce might propose to Taylor Swift live on the New Heights podcast, and the speculation only grew as the episode drew closer. Die-hard Swifties and NFL fans debated whether this would be the moment one of the most high-profile engagements in pop culture history played out before their eyes. Hints fueled the fire, cryptic social media posts, a few carefully worded teasers, and a single leaked photo of a mint green briefcase marked with Taylor's initials, clutched tightly by Travis as he entered the podcast studio. The image sent the internet into overdrive. When the studio lights came up, there was a sense of anticipation in the air. The familiar sibling banter between Travis Travis and his brother Jason was there, but something about the day felt different. Sitting across from them for the first time ever was Taylor Swift. Her appearance had already boosted the show's audience numbers, but the atmosphere in the room promised something more than a standard interview. Jason immediately pointed out the extra effort his brother had put into preparing for her visit, polishing the table, adjusting microphones, even lighting candles, drawing laughter from everyone, including Taylor. Travis admitted with a softer tone than usual that she was worth the effort. Dressed casually in a cream sweater and jeans, Taylor brought a grounded charm that put listeners at ease. She said she'd long been curious about what happened behind the scenes of New Heights and wanted to see Travis in his element with Jason. Different from his public persona, more relaxed at home, yet animated and talkative when the mics were live. The conversation flowed effortlessly, with the trio sounding like old friends. Jason wasted no time teasing Taylor with fan questions, whether she'd ever written a song about Travis, who was the better cook, and if she ever yelled instructions from the stands during Chiefs games. Taylor answered with playful humor, sidestepping the song question, giving Travis the win for baking, but claiming dessert for herself, and confessing that her game day shouts weren't always family-friendly. Beneath the laughs, there was a deeper connection on display, the merging of two worlds, Taylor's poetic, introspective songwriting and Travis's high-octane football life. Taylor recounted her first time at Arrowhead Stadium, describing the electric rush of the crowd, the sea of red, and the unity of thousands of fans cheering as one. Travis beamed as she revealed her genuine love for the game, even admitting she could now spot a tight end on the field, delivered with a cheeky glance his way that sent the room into laughter again. Talk turned to music, with Taylor explaining that her songs always begin with a feeling or a phrase that sticks in her mind, sometimes written in a single afternoon, other times over months, but always grounded in truth. Travis, clearly moved, said that's what made her music special. It was always real. The conversation gave fans a peek into their private life, with Taylor sharing that their favorite date nights often meant cooking at home or watching movies. Though they usually talked so much they missed most of the plot. Jason teased that she was probably the one starting the deep conversations, and Taylor admitted she was guilty, but insisted Travis was never short of thoughts to share. When fans watching live sent in questions, one asked how she kept her personal relationship strong amid public scrutiny. Taylor credited boundaries, a close circle, and time with family, friends, and Travis to keep her grounded. It was a side of her rarely seen, laughing at inside jokes, talking about baking, football, and life beyond the spotlight. As the episode drew to a close, Jason asked what kept them motivated at the peak of their careers. Taylor said she was always chasing the next story and song, while Travis focused on being better for his team and the people who believed in him. The mutual respect between them was unmistakable. Then, one last playful moment, Jason asked if Taylor would return to the podcast if the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Taylor grinned and promised she'd be back, with cake. Fans erupted online at the thought. As cameras rolled, Travis reached over and squeezed her hand, a simple gesture that spoke volumes. In that moment, the worlds of music and football merged seamlessly, creating a broadcast that was heartfelt, funny, and unforgettable. Yet, after all the laughter and warmth, one mystery still lingered. What was in that mint green briefcase, and could the next episode finally bring the proposal everyone was waiting for? Taylor Swift made her New Heights podcast debut alongside boyfriend Travis Kelce, and the flirty, lighthearted energy between them was impossible to miss. In a newly released teaser, Travis and his brother Jason Kelce gave the pop superstar a hype-filled introduction worthy of a stadium entrance. Jason kicked things off with a dramatic shout-out to Swift's Pennsylvania roots, accidentally starting with "from Nashville, Tennessee," before correcting himself to "from Reading, Penn," sending Swift into laughter, as Jason passionately listed her record-breaking achievements, including the 1.76 billion global streams for the Tortured Poets department in its first week. Travis couldn't help but jump in with impressed reactions like "God damn" and "sheesh." Swift, clearly touched, blushed, and exchanged playful glances with her NFL star boyfriend. Jason even tied in her shared stats with Travis since they began dating: 19 wins, 2 AFC titles, and a Super Bowl, which prompted Swift to pump her arms in celebration. After nearly a full minute of Jason's energetic intro, Swift teased that his soul had left his body, while Travis welcomed her warmly with, "Tay-Tay, welcome to New Heights."